Yo, it is your boy B Jones, and welcome to my YouTube channel. And happy 2024! 2024, I feel like it's gonna be big things. I feel like big things gonna happen in 2024. I hope it happens for you. I'm praying, I'm grinding, I'm keeping faith that it's gonna happen for me. 2024 is gonna be our year. I say 2024 is the year of risk. Take whatever risk you need to do to elevate your life. Whatever risk you need to do to elevate your business. Whatever you're doing, if you acting, singing, modeling, comedy, working 9 to 5, trying to do a business, trying to grow, do whatever you need to do to take that risk. Bet on yourself in 2024, because in 2024, I feel like I'm going to really bet on myself. Bet on myself more than I ever betted on myself before. You know, I've been betting on myself, but more than I've done before. Now, you can put in the comments, how was your 2023? You know, my 23 to 23, it had some ups, had some downs, had some not so good, this thing, so I felt like my 2023, and I'm gonna talk about it for each section that I have to talk about. But my 2023 started off slow. It had its high moments, and its low moments. You know what I'm saying? But I'm thankful. I'm thankful I was able to get to it. I'm thankful for the people I met. I'm thankful for the opportunities I've had. I'm thankful just for being here. I just thank God that each day I've had to grind, and each day I've had to, make myself feel better, and I'm thankful for that. It's some New Year's resolutions that I made in 2023 that I didn't complete. I wish I would have completed some of them. Some of them I didn't complete. My resolution was each month I do one comedy show each month. I didn't do that. I didn't do one. I did do one. I had a host and I had to do a comedy show in there with. So I did do it once this year, but I didn't do it as much as I should have done. I dropped the ball. There's plenty of opportunities for me to get out here and do comedy, but I just haven't done it. But I've done other stuff in the same genre as comedy, but I didn't actually do a stand-up show. So I dropped the ball on that. My podcast, one of them never came out. Keeping It on the Real with B Jones didn't come out in 2023. I just felt like I didn't have everything together. I'm still trying to get everything together. Now I'm in the process of actually about to start doing interviews. So, because that's what I'm bringing back in 2024. But I did drop the ball on that. I did do that. I was supposed to start my cooking show. I didn't do that. I was supposed to do reviews of different restaurants. I didn't do that. It's just some stuff that I just didn't do in 2023. I don't know if I I had time for it, but I didn't have time. I procrastinated a lot. So, like I said, I had a lot of ups and I had a lot of downs in 2023. A lot of people don't feel like you have downs and whatever like that, but I did have a lot of downs. But I do feel like I did accomplish a lot. I did do a lot. I did meet a lot of people. I did get in a lot of circles. So I feel like I did accomplish a lot. So any little step, I'm thankful for. A lot of times, being human, you don't think about the little steps that you did. You know what I'm saying? You think about all the big steps. But the little steps is what help you get the big step. You might take 3, 4 little steps and then boom, there go a big step. You take 3, 4 more. So it's just about grinding and having faith. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful. I'm very thankful for the accomplishment. I'm talking about some of this in that. Because I really did accomplish a lot when I actually sit back and think. When I actually looked at this, I looked at my pictures, I looked at videos, I looked at what all I did in 2023. I really did a lot. I really elevated more than I thought I did. You know what I'm saying? I'm meeting people, making a name for myself, and I'm very thankful for that, and I cannot take that from myself. I will not take that from myself, because even though I feel like I'm not where I want to be, or I feel like I didn't do exactly what I was supposed to do in 2023, I did accomplish a lot in 2023. Let's talk about comedy real quick. Stand-up comedy, any comedy that I do, as far as skits or anything like that. Like I said before, I did not I did not get into stand up like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm mad about that because that's where I originally, I can't say originally because I did host a wedding or whatever before that, but that's why I really got my entertainment start in comedy. So I love comedy. I love doing stand up. You know what I'm saying? I'm hard on myself with it. Everybody don't know that, but I'm hard on myself with it. But I know that I was supposed to do more to get back in it. You know what I'm saying? And I met so many people to help me get back in it. So it's just like I got to get back in it because I do like it. I do like it. I prefer doing other stuff other than that, but that's something I know I can do. I know I can get up there and talk trash. I know I can get up there and make people laugh. I know what to laugh, and I know what I can do. So I'm getting back into that. But I did get back into my skits. I started off that beginning of the year my skits. Stopped a little bit, started back a little bit, stopped a little bit, or whatever like that. I had to find a lane with my skits. You know what I'm saying? I got several characters, but I just feel like the two that I've been working with, like I'm working with the grandma and the grandson. So I feel like that's been more like more of a reaction versus me putting the grandma with the granddaddy or me involving the other characters. I can involve them, but I've been getting more feedback from the grandma and the grandson. So that's what I've been on. Even like when I went home for my birthday and Christmas break, a lot of my family was talking about like, yeah, you do that the grandson, the grandma, and it's funny, they like it. So I'ma stick with that. But what I did do also with skits, I connected with TT, that's my cousin, Shy Marone. She's real viral, very viral right now. I'm proud of her. She doing her thing. She did incorporate me with, you know, what she had going on, her storyline of what's going on, and I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Because she doing her thing. She got her followers. She you know, entertaining the people every day, just skit by skit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm proud of it, and I appreciate her for putting me on her platform because I've got followers too from her platform. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't do that. That's how I say a lot of people, they envy of the next person. They don't want to deal with the next person. They feel like the next person gonna pass them, so they don't like to collaborate. But you know, a lot of times you should, and you have to collaborate because if you don't, you know what I'm saying, you will be missing out. You will be missing out bad because this one got this amount of followers and you got this amount. This one might got more, but when you collaborate and they followers like you, they gonna come over there to your side. Just the same as the followers they got, even though they got a lot of followers, they might not have your core followers. So now they can go over there and follow, you know, them. You know what I'm saying? That's all it's about. People don't like to see people elevate, but I'm thankful for TT, Shy Marone. I'm thankful for her because she put me on a platform. And, you know what I'm saying, it's helping me grow more. So I appreciate it. Now, podcast, man. So I started... So the two podcasts that I'm starting all that was the Red Cup Talk and also Keeping It on the Real with B. Jones. So the Red Cup Talk, I started off at the beginning of the year with the Red Cup Talk. Shout out to Jada, Jada Donaldson. I forgot her business name. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to put it in the comment, put it in the link, or put a link or the name of it in the video. But she made my logo for that. Thank you for doing that. She made my logo for that. She did it for free. She just wanted me to do it, wanted to support my business. So make sure y'all support her. It's Jada Donaldson on Facebook. Jada Donaldson. J-A-D-A-H. I know it's different ways to spell Jada, but Jada Donaldson. She made my Red Cup Talk logo, so check her out. She did good. But I started off with the Red Cup Talk, like following the blogs, following celebrity business, you know, following their stories, stuff like that, the gossip and all that. I started off doing that. When I tell you, these celebrities do something every day, every hour, every minute. You have to be on top of that. You got to be, you know what I'm saying? And it was just coming up too much. So I was only doing it once a week. I wanted to do it once a week. I got the topics for the week and do it once a week, which, yeah, that works. You got some people who do that. But you got a lot of podcasts and a lot of radio and stuff that report this stuff by the day. A lot of podcast people put like 3 videos out a day just because from people's business, and I just didn't have the time for that. I didn't have the time for that at all. So I had to switch up. I switched up the game in the middle of the year. So now I do the Red Cup Talk. I review reality shows and some scripted shows. So I've been getting some okay feedback about that. I ain't get no bad feedback. It's just, a lot of people haven't been viewing yet. Some that's on me too, cause some of the stuff I don't even promote it. I just drop it on my YouTube, and I really need to just be promoting it. But I enjoy it. I review. So far I did the baddies. I started off doing Love and Hip Hop, but I got into this, my software that I edit on messed up, and I never did get with another one, so I had to stop doing Love and Hip Hop because I wasn't consistent with it no more. But I'm going to start back. It's new season coming out, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, starting in January. So I'm about to start back. I'm going to review that. I reviewed Married to Medicine. I reviewed The Impact Atlanta. I reviewed those. So that's what the Red Cup Talk is. I like it being that. I know I can have the Red Cup Talk and Keeping It on the Real with B. Jones collaborated, but I don't want it like that. I like the 2 separate things. The Red Cup Talk has its own thing going on, and then Keeping It on the Real gonna be something totally different from that. So I don't want to collaborate the two. I'm just gonna keep the two separate and different topics and all that. So I didn't put out Keeping It on the Real with B. Jones yet. I've been talking about it since last year, but I'm so passionate about it that I don't want to just throw it out there. I want a whole rollout. I want everything to be right. I want to just throw it out there. Because I had my other podcast, The B Lounge. I had that, and I kind of feel like I threw it out there. You know what I'm saying? I was chasing episodes. I was doing all that. Post an episode here and post an episode later, like 3 months down the line. And I just don't want to do, once I come out with it, I want to keep continuing with it. So I want to have episodes lined up because I want to drop one every week. So that's why that haven't came out. I have all the equipment. I have everything. But that's why they haven't came out. But I'm about to start interviews this week. So I'm looking at February 2024 for it to be out. But we going to see. I'm trying for February 2024 for Keeping It on the Real with B. Jones. And that's just a podcast where entrepreneurs come. You can be a 9-to-5. You can be anything about life. We talk about life. We talk about health. We talk about spiritual things. We talk about, your business. We talk about all types of stuff. Ain't no limits. And you have fun. Have drinks. We play a game. We got hookah. You know what I'm saying? We just have fun. You know what I'm saying? That's just what all that podcast is going to be about. Now, I got to get into my acting, man. Acting this year, that had ups and downs too. But it was a lot of ups. It was some good downs. Not really good downs, not saying that, but there was downs. There was a lot of ups. I started off, we did Dakota and Mary stage play in January. We really rehearsed from August all the way to January. I played a uncle that was a rapist and all that. He was a preacher. It was a deep scene. I'm used to doing like this comedy. I am used to doing comedy, and I did want to tap into other genres. I don't want to be typecast of, you only do comedy. So that's why I agreed to the role. You know what I'm saying? I read the script. I just kind of remember what I learned from acting classes, and I read the script, and I got into the character, and I got the role. It was hard. It was real hard because that's a character that's not me. So it took me a while to get into that sick mindset of wanting to touch somebody inappropriately and stuff. I had to get in a sick mindset. Like when we did that play, I did a scene where I'm trying to seduce my niece basically, After that scene, I went to the dressing room and I cried. I cried because that's not me. And then it's just, you don't know who done been through abuse like that, stuff like that. And, you know, I got in the mode that I was like, I don't want to finish this play. Like, that's how I really thought in my head. I'm like, I don't really want to finish because I'm back here crying because I had to do that. And I did that in front of people. You know what I'm saying? It's rape victims out there. You know what I'm saying? It's people out there who probably secretly has raped somebody. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like the story had to be told. Shout out to Nikisha Walker and Brianna Cox. Nikisha was the writer of this story. Brianna and Nikisha directed it. It was amazing. It was amazing. Like, I had people like afterwards see me was like, I hated you, but you did your thing. I was supposed to hate you. You know what I'm saying? So, right now, I really didn't have the time to dedicate all my times to the play. So I'm not in the play no more. I'm still connected with them. I have nothing, but I would never say that bad about them because they was great to me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thankful for them. I just didn't have the time. I felt bad because I really didn't have the time to deal with the play. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't be there I know I couldn't be there for every rehearsal and all that, but I'm gonna join them again with the play. Actually, they have this January they have two plays coming out. Dakota Mary, and I think it's According to My Shoe Size, I think. But I'm hosting. They got me hosting the play. So that's why I say we still connected. We still family. Even though I'm not acting in the play, I'm doing something else that I love. Hosting. You know what I'm saying? They hired me for that. They reached out to me. They could have reached out to anybody. But they reached out to me. And I'm thankful that they reached out to me. So in Atlanta, Georgia, January the 20th, it's a double feature. You got Decoded Mary and According to My Shoe Size, and I will be hosting that. We're going to have a great time. Beginning, intermission, breaks, in the end, we're going to have a great time. Shout out to Nikisha Walker and Brianna Cox. I love y'all. So, background. I got to talk about background because I'm thankful that this year came out with Tyler Perry's Sisters and Ruthless, and I was background for both projects, both TV shows. I had a great time. I recorded Ruthless back in, was it 2022. It was the beginning of 2022 I filmed it. I filmed Ruthless, and then it came out in 2023. Sisters actually came out before Ruthless. That was crazy, and I filmed Ruthless first. But I had some good background scenes in that. Shout out to Clive. Shout out to him, his casting. Shout out to Brittany Passion. They really, and I say Clive, I mean Cab Casting, and Brittany Passion, they got us on there, got me on there for background with Tyler Perry. That's like my dream. My dream was to work with Tyler Perry. It was always to work with Tyler Perry, and I'm so thankful that I actually got to meet him, actually got to work with him. He gave me direction on stuff to do. Mostly it was in Ruthless. He gave me direction what to do, and I'm thankful. But in 2023, I said I wanted speaking roles. Background is great. It is. It's your opportunity, your family, your friends that see you on TV. It's a great accomplishment. It is. I would never take nothing from it because I've been a part of it. And because I know what it is. You have 12 to 16 hour days on set sometimes. And you know what I'm saying? You getting the bare minimum. You know, a lot of people don't see me and think you making all this money because you see me on Tyler Perry's show. No. You know what I'm saying? I might got $200 for that 12 hours, you know. And I can't use that on a resume. If you want to be a real actor, you can't use background. I used to put all my background stuff on my resume. You cannot put that on your resume because they want to know how you act, how you speak, how you can have your movements, and how you have the mood for the scene. That's what they want to see. They don't want to see you back. Background does help out a lot with your actual speaking scenes. So I haven't recorded nothing else background wise. I'm not saying I wouldn't go and do it again. You know what I'm saying? But as of 2023, I just stopped recording anything background wise because I had to get those speaking roles in. So with that, I got a short film on YouTube that I'm speaking. I'm filming another. See, we haven't filmed yet. We just rehearsed. I'm filming that whenever we start back filming it. There was another one. Oh, I had another speaking scene. It was just like a short film too. I had that speaking scene too. I'm also a reality show I'm involved in too. It's called On the Way Up Atlanta. I was on a couple scenes there. And it's coming out January 20th, actually. So I'm going to be very busy January 20th. I have that stage play the host, and I got a premiere of the reality show. It's going to be on Tubi. So, yeah, I'm excited about that because that gives other people, you know, a lot of people watch Tubi. That gives them a chance to see me, and it just introduced me to the reality world. I see how the reality world works. So, I'm kind of excited about that. So y'all make sure y'all tune in to Tubi for that reality show. I also, speaking of the reality shows, I also was able to get on set of Love and Hip Hop listening party, his single release party. I also went to Erica Banks' album release party. And you know what I'm saying? I was able to see how Love and Hip Hop record everything. And you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I got a scene on that. I was in the background on that. I was in the background on that. So, but I see how they operate, see how things go. I met Zell, Amy, I met Yandy, I met Erica Banks, I met Sierra. You know what I'm saying? I was able to meet all of them and network with them. So that was a good thing. Now in 2023, there was the longest actor strike there was in 2023. I never experienced an actor strike. But everything basically shut down. Anything that was SAG shut down. Independent films, they kept going. Because that's what I did, a lot of independent films. So I'm not SAG. I'm non-SAG. The SAG actors could not work. They could not do none of that. They couldn't promote stuff that they already did that was still coming out anyways. They couldn't do that. And it was the longest thing because mostly it's about money. People getting residual checks for like 10 cents and they don't put that work in. Monique started it saying like, hey, you know what I'm saying, I'm fighting for money. Monique started the whole thing. But Monique seeing what was going on. These actors not making money. Y'all think they making money, but they're not making money like that. Off the work that they putting in, they're not making the money. So they shut down. Then they wanted them to use AI. AI is like, you can have my whole image on something and I wasn't even there. You know what I'm saying? You can have my voice saying something and I didn't even say that. So that was a big thing too. That was two big things. The residual pay and AI. You know what I'm saying? They finally got through it. The strike has been lifted. It got lifted like, was it November or was it the end of October? It finally got lifted. Like, it's over now. But that was a crucial time because that's where auditions come from. There was nothing really on Atlas Access. That's where a lot of us submit our stuff from, but commercials, non-union work and stuff like that. None of the big stuff was out there. None of it. So you couldn't audition for it. So the strike really shut everything down. Like how COVID shut everything down, the strike shut everything down for actors. They felt like it was COVID all over again. Because they wasn't working, especially SAG actors. They couldn't work, promote, or do nothing. They had to get into other hustles. They couldn't do that no more. They couldn't. Now in 2023, I did get management. management for my acting. It wasn't nothing for nothing else. It was management for my acting. They sent me a few auditions. I auditioned, you know what I'm saying? They had to see it and I had to put in my work, you know what I'm saying, if the casting director liked me or whatever. So it was a 50-50 thing, you know. The management couldn't make money unless I made money. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I was doing auditions. They were sending me auditions before the strike. But, you know, when the strike hit, everything shut down. They wasn't sending out auditions. I couldn't get done because everything was really shut down. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think they really submit for like non-union stuff. So that was shut down. But then after it was lifted, you know, I don't know if our communication messed up with my management team. I don't know what happened, but I lost my management team. They completely dropped me. You know, so I don't know. I mean, I never actually met my management, the head of my management. I actually, you know, talked to her on the phone and emails, and I had my aunt, she is a part of that management with my little cousin, so I was basically talking with them too. So, but they just kind of dropped the ball, you know what I'm saying? Right now I'm doing everything on my own right now. I just did 2 auditions actually, and then I did audition for an agency that I've been trying to get on, acting agency I've been trying to get on. They did like a little short film auditions, and I submitted on Actors Access, and I just did the audition. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. I should know tomorrow, because they're supposed to film tomorrow. I'm gonna check my email tonight. If it's not there, I didn't get it. But I'm just glad I was able to have the opportunity to audition for them. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been trying to get on this agency. This WOA agency. They're doing big things. I've been trying to get on their team. So now I might be able to get on their team. You know what I'm saying? They seeing me. You know what I'm saying? They just see me on Instagram and stuff before. They didn't actually see me like do an acting scene or do a self-tape or nothing like that. So now they see it, and now they might say, oh, I might have a potential for another role, even though I didn't get that role. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into hosting. MC host B Jones. Let's get into it. Start of 2023 was slow. It was slow. Like, I probably had a booking here or a booking there, something like that. It was so slow. Like, I got discouraged. That's how slow it was. I was like, man, maybe I need to stop doing this. Because that's how slow it was. It was just like, it ain't worth it no more. You know what I'm saying? Even though I love doing it, it ain't always about the money, but it was just slow. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting one here, one there, one here, one there. That thing about this business, though, you can have 5 or 6 bookings in a month, or you might have 1. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're not popular, you're not big like that. Like, back home, I'm popular. Back home, people know me. You know what I'm saying? That's where most of the sporadical bookings came from back home. In Atlanta, even though I network with people, people don't know me like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a small fish in a big old pond that's hustling. And somebody might be out hustling me right now. That's why I have to keep my head up and keep hustling. If I'm tired, I gotta keep going, because somebody right now could probably be getting 2 hours of sleep out of the 24 hours we got a day, because they hustling trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? So I can't fault nobody but myself. I gotta keep hustling to get it, you know. So that's what I did. I went to networking. I networked in Atlanta so bad. Different networking events in 2023. I went to a lot of those. Seeing people at the store passing my flyer out, I had to do that. Because if I didn't do that, I knew the host B Jones was gonna sink if I didn't do that. I had to do that. You be on Instagram and Facebook and all that. You can be on that. You can be on that networking, but it's nothing like that in-person networking that see your vibe, know how you is. You know what I'm saying? That's called networking, and that's what I had to do to start growing. I met people. I met Big Sexy, Father Flex. I met Yandy, like I said before, I learned Yandy, Zell, Amy, I Am Candy, magazine editors. I met so many people this year. I met Sarah from Bad Girls Club, Erica Dixon from Love and Hip Hop, Scrappy. I met all them this year. Bootsy, Jessica Dime, Tone, Millionaire Key. I met all them this year. Christy Renee, Kale, Jarvis, directed by Jarvis and his wife. I met all them this year. White Dolomite, Castro. You know what I'm saying? I met all them this year just by networking. I done left some people out I know, but I met all them this year just by networking. Networking and getting in the rooms. You know what I'm saying? That's what I said. That's what I had to grow it. When I had to meet all these people to start growing just in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thankful for that. Now also this year in 2023, I learned about business, contracts, money, budgets. I learned about all that this year. You know what I'm saying? I learned how to not put my all into it when it's business. Put my all into it, I'm saying is, if no one can't pay you correctly, then you can't do the whole full service correctly. When you tell them your number and they can't match it, you gotta keep moving on, because you gotta go on to the next customer. Because you got to know your worth in business. And that's what I didn't understand, my worth in business. And now this year made me understand my true worth in business. I've grown so much from what I was. So you can't nickel and dime me on this. You know what I'm saying? You'll pay the next one while you can't pay me. You know what I'm saying? I travel to Florida. People got to understand, gas is expensive now. Even if I catch the bus, I catch the bus too. Catch the bus there and back, it's like $120, pretty much. So, if I can come to the event, I gotta include the traveling fee. Then I gotta include the actual hosting budget. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people tried to nickel and dime me this year, but I had to stand tall. Some stuff I did just because it was slow. Some stuff I had to do because it was slow for me, or I needed the content, stuff like that. Because I did some stuff for content. Like, I know I need this content, I go ahead and do it to promote myself, you know. But I got enough content now to just like, you can't nickel and dime me. You can't say I'm gonna pay you this and you gotta accept. No, you can't do that, because you're paying the next person their fee. People sell desserts for more than what I host. Real. Some people sell desserts for more than what I host for. That's what I'm saying. You can't. I'm very humble with this. I'm very humble with everything. But I'm not no fool. You know, so if you want to book me, appreciate me by blessing me with what my fee is. And if you can't match that fee, we can match a budget. Match a budget with that fee. Maybe I can't stay there the 4 hours that I guarantee in my contract, but I maybe can do an hour and a half, 2 hours for your budget if it works out for both of us. Now, some ups in 2023 with my hosting. I did host a movie premiere with Jessica Dime, Tone the GOAT. So many talented people. Shout out to Krista Renee. Krista Renee put me on that. And Kale Bradley. Shout out to Kale Bradley. He is the writer and director of this movie called Finding Love. I don't know if it's out. It's supposed to be out. I don't know. But I hosted that movie for me. I met so many people hosting that. And Jessica Dime was a vibe. Jessica Dime was like one of the main characters in there, and I met her and we had an awesome time that night. An awesome time. Shout out to DJ D, the DJ that was there that worked with me. We had a blast that night. Then also another Kristen Renee project, and shout out to Millionaire Key. He wrote and directed this story. Him and Bootsy. Bootsy, yep. Bootsy Badass, Lil Bootsy is starring in this. He's the executive producer of this movie. It's called No Honor, Loyalty, or Love. I was able to host that for Lil Bootsy. That's why I say B. Jones opened a lot of doors that I never seen before. Like, I've been listening to Bootsy since way back then. Way back then. I mean, Bootsy used to come to Gainesville all the time. You know what I'm saying? I was in high school going to a Lil Bootsy concert. You know what I'm saying? Bootsy is one of my top 3 artists. I got Trick Daddy Plies and Bootsy. You know what I'm saying? And just to meet him and host for his event, go to the after party, had a party at his house. You know what I'm saying? I never thought I would do that. Never. But with B. Jones, my host, and I did that. So like I say, it was some downs, but it was so many ups too for B. Jones Entertainment. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going. I just left from hosting a wedding. I just came back from that. I don't have no more hostings for the rest of the year. You know what I'm saying? The rest of the year, really a couple days from me. Like 2 days from here. But 2024 gonna be good. Host, I got bookings already in 2024. January is, for the weekend, it's about booked up. I got booked through the week, but for the weekend, it's about booked up. I got a new booking today for February. And I ain't had nothing in February, but I had new bookings today for February. So it's going up for my host, and I'm excited. I'm excited to keep meeting people. I'm excited to keep going because you just never know what's going to happen. You never know. You got to keep your faith. You got to grind. You got to know that this going to be confident in what you going to do and what you want to do. So 2024, what's next for 2024? Like I say, 2024 is about risk. I feel like 2024 is going to be a good year for people who've been on the grind, people been on the move. It's going to be a really good year. Like I said, I got bookings already. I'm auditioning already for 2024. So it's going to be a move. I feel like for 2024, I have to finally complete the resolutions that I had on 2023 and complete 2024 because it's a year of risk. I'm trying to do everything that I can. Everything that I can touch on money. Everything I can to do that. I'm even trying to bring my foundation back, my nonprofit foundation, just helping, troubled kids and stuff like that. I want to try to bring that back because I dropped the ball on that. I got too busy for it. The people who would say they was going to be involved wasn't involved no more. But I'm trying to bring that back. 2025, I feel like it's going to be a good year. I'm thankful for it. I'm thankful for God for letting me see it. Thankful God to let me keep on grinding and going with it. But if you haven't already, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you tap into all my social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all at B Jones ENT. And if you don't know, now you know. It's your boy, B Jones.